The Davis family is back again. Today we're doing we were gonna do the Aladdin trailer. They
Right.
dropped a new one, and but we already did the teasers, and so I figured we'd do something else. We can touch on the Aladdin trailer. I liked it. My only problem with it is that Jafar still looks like a nice young man instead of a scary old wizard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, the blue genie in his blue form still looks kind of, you know. But when he turns into Will Smith, he looks good.
He looks like Will Smith with just a little ponytail.
Right.
But Will Smith was very excited to get this trailer out because I follow him on YouTube, and so that's where I saw the trailer. And he did a little intro for it and everything. He was just very excited to show everybody that Genie, I guess, didn't look as bad as everybody was making fun of him for.
Yeah, except the blue version still looks bad.
Yeah, it still looks bad.
Just, you know, but the rest of the movie actually looks pretty good. Aladdin and Jasmine look good. Still haven't seen enough of them to tell if they can act, but they're two beautiful people. I'll give them that. It
doesn't really strike me as a movie that I would be running to the movie theater to see.
Even if it's really good, I don't know if I'd see it because it's just not in my wheelhouse. But eventually Disney's going to get around to Hercules, right?
Right.
So I figured we would do a fantasy casting of Hercules today. Because Hercules is personally my favorite Disney cartoon movie.
I love Hercules, and so I'm excited.
Okay. All right, so we'll jump right in. I'll say my pick for Hercules. At first I was going to get Taylor Lautner, you know, because he's got some...
Team Jacob.
Yeah, he's got a little buffitude. And he's, you know, cute and the kids love him. But I changed my mind and I thought, you know what, I would go with Michael B. Jordan.
I do like Michael B. Jordan. He is getting better.
He's got mad acting chops. He's got mad buffitude.
Yeah. I actually picked him for another character, so that's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, so my picks are Idris Elba. Because I love him.
He's a little old, though.
Well, but, I mean, I definitely see where you're coming from because Hercules is, like, young and coming into himself and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But my second choice was Christopher Evans. And we know that he can play, like, the do-gooder, you know, muscle-bound hero. Right. And, you know, so scared of being typecast, but I think he'd be really cool. Though. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and I had a second choice, like if you wanted to make a more edgier Hercules, you could go with Tom Hardy.
Really?
He'd be kind of an edgier, darker Hercules.
Oh, maybe Tom Hardy. He always has a bad attitude in his movies. I guess that's why he would be edgy, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think? Would you watch a dark Hercules?
I don't know. Because see, I don't know. I just don't want the person to play Hercules to ruin it for me because I love him so much. And I don't know if Tom Hardy could be like, you know, hero bound enough to do dark.
But next would be young Hercules. And you know what? I couldn't come up with anybody. I guess I don't know enough teenage actors. What did you come up with?
I have 3 options. Okay. The first one, Nick Jonas, because I love him. Oh my God! The Jonas Brothers got back together, by the way. Okay, anyway. So Nick Jonas...
Keep going.
Or Harry Styles. He's pretty young. He could go into that younger role. Or Isaac Brown. Isaac Brown is probably about 13 or 14, and he plays Raven Simone's son on Raven's Home.
Okay.
So he's actually super young. Yeah. And he's pretty funny on the show, and I think that he could do a lot of physical comedy because Raven's Home, all of those actors and actresses do a lot of physical comedy on that Disney show. So,
that might work. You know what? Did any of our choices, can any of them sing? Because they'll probably use the same music.
Yeah. Isaac Brown can sing.
Okay.
I
don't know if Michael B. Jordan can sing.
Harry Styles and Nick Jonas, they're both in boy groups. Or
That
used
doesn't
to
mean
be.
they can
Or...
sing.
Whoa, the shit!
But anyway,
Chris Evans has been in a movie where he sang. It wasn't the best, but I mean, you know, he was in the movie. He held a tone.
they might have to dub their voices, singing voices. I don't know, but okay. So that's young Hercules. Good choices, Elyze.
Thank you.
Now we come to Phil the Satyr. My pick for Phil the Satyr is Simon Pegg. He's a British actor. He was in Hot Fuzz. Oh, he was Scotty in Star Trek.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
He's real funny. He's real smart. He could help doctor the script if they need to, because he's a good writer too. Okay. So yeah, I thought he would be a good choice for Phil the Satyr.
Cool. I have Kevin Hart.
That would be good.
That would be good, right?
It would be an exciting Phil the Satyr.
He'd be funny.
Look at this kid. He's the real deal. Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. Kevin Hart would be good. So I think we both made good choices on that.
Yeah.
Okay, now to Meg. Megara. Meg for short. My choice is an actor named Jade Taylor. She's a actor on this show called The Magicians that I love a lot.
Okay.
And she's got a lot of range. She can sing really good. She's a very intense actor. And yeah, I think she would make a really good Megara because she would bring that intensity and she would bring some of that moral flexibility because Megara is kind of,
know, right. She's kind of working on both sides there. Okay.
So what do you think? What do you think for Megara?
Okay, so I have three. I have three choices again. One, Zoe Saldana. I think she could seduce, but still be like a fighter. And Rihanna, even though she can't really act, she's pretty. Oh
no, you might have to scratch that one. I like Rihanna, but she can't act. I saw her in Valerian.
Oh yeah, everybody said that was super bad. Even though she was the character was basically her.
A lot of it wasn't her fault because that was a really badly written character anyway.
Okay.
But she was not bringing any acting chops to that role.
And then maybe Scarlett Johansson. Maybe.
Yeah, she could do it. Yeah.
She borders the line of morality in the Marvel movies.
Yeah. And plus, it would be cool to see her opposite Chris Evans.
Again. You know they've done like 100 movies together. Like
or opposite Idris Elba.
Oh, that would be cool.
That would be interesting.
That would be interesting.
Or what if we made it Jade Taylor and Idris Elba? Jade Taylor is pretty young. Idris Elba is old as hell. So that would be kind of a interesting pairing.
Idris Elba is not old. He is hot.
Yeah, he is. I'm just saying, he's almost as old as I am.
Actually, I think he's older than you.
He's only like 40, right? 42?
Nah, I think he's mid to late.
Oh, okay.
I think he's older than you.
He's buffer than I am, I know that. On to Hades.
Okay.
Now, I kind of toyed with choosing James Wood, who was the original voice for Hades.
Oh.
But he's kind of controversial now because it came. But yeah, the girl who starred in Joan of Arcadia, apparently when she was 16, James Wood hit on her and her friend.
Scared?
And she's like, sure, we're 16. He was like, oh, that's even better. And so, yeah, it might be controversial. So instead, I went with Willem Dafoe.
Who's that?
He played Green Goblin in Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah. He would be a good one. I
figured since, this would be a role where he could bring some of the crazy back.
I'm bringing crazy
because he was kind of normal in Aquaman. You know what I'm saying? He was just a normal person. So I figured maybe if he was Hades, he could bring some of that crazy that he likes to bring to his
That's
roles.
a good choice. And his overbearing chin is always
when he smiles, he looks like the Green Goblin.
He does. Okay, so Hades for me, Michael Keaton. I think
that would be awesome,
right? I think that would be good.
He could wear some shades because whenever he wears shades, he looks like extra crazy. That would be awesome.
That's funny. And then this is the one where I said Michael B. Jordan could probably pull it off.
That would be interesting. That would be a pretty intense Hades.
Yeah,
He would be kind of scary.
Yeah. See, he could play either. He could play the hero or the villain.
Okay, and now on to Zeus. For me, my first inclination was going to go to Hulk Hogan because he would be like coming up to.
Talk about old.
He is old as hell. He's like 70. You know, Hulk Hogan was
weird too.
Hulk Hogan got caught on tape talking that nigga shit, if you remember.
Oh yeah.
So black people might not be down with that.
Nah.
So I got another choice, John Goodman. John Goodman is beloved by all. He's big and fat. Roseanne's husband on Roseanne.
Oh yeah. John Goodman would be good. Yeah.
So I think he would be a nice fatherly Zeus. He's nice and friendly, but he's also big and scary.
Yeah, John Goodman would be a
Zeus
good
power.
Zeus.
So I think he'd be good Zeus.
Nice. I have James Earl Jones.
That would be great.
And Hugh Jackman.
Oh, Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman would be cool. Yeah. Wolverine, down with Wolverine, do something new.
That would be good. A nice grizzled Zeus. And the Fates.
Oh.
I kind of wanted to cast the Fates.
Okay.
And I suggested that we reunite all of the members of Destiny's Child.
Wow, that's a very interesting concept. But you know what I think would be better? That's a very interesting concept.
Because they can sing those songs, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think the only thing that might be equal to and or better is if you reunite all the members of In Vogue. Because, they switched in and out. So either one would be cool.
They crossed my mind too, but they're a little older.
Oh, dang.
But they're still probably...
so you want some dance moves with it. You want to be running around the stage
but
and all that
good stuff. In Vogue ain't that old. They could probably... Actually, and plus they can sing way better than...
Definitely.
So that might be... Yeah, might be the better choice.
But that's a good thought. Because you need more than 3. Because that's what it ended with. And I guess that would put like 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Yeah. That would be had a lot of members over the years.
And I had one extra casting, which would be Nessus, I forget, the river centaur that Hercules fought. I thought he was a really cool character.
Okay.
I thought it would be fun if he was played by The Rock.
Okay. I'll take that.
That would be kind of a callback to when The Rock played Hercules. And plus, Rock is massive.
Yeah.
So he would be real intimidating if he came up as the
But do you
centaur.
think he would humble himself enough to go and play in a Disney remake?
If he thought it was fun, yeah.
Maybe.
Rock likes to have fun.
Yeah.
So I think that would be, and I think especially if it was opposite Michael B. Jordan, for Michael B. Jordan to run up on The Rock as the centaur, I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, because when they did that Fast and the Furious movie, and then Vin Diesel and The Rock, and they were going at it, everybody loved it because they were so massive and really extra
they had that
with
Superman fight. Yeah, it could be. That could be really cool. So, do you have any extra castings that you would like? That you were thinking about?
Maybe Hera.
Yeah.
Because Hera was a big part. And
who would you like to play Hera?
This is gonna be really random, y'all. But Wendy Williams. Have you ever
really?
It's just because she's so ridiculous. Like, everything she says on her show is so messy and crazy. I think she would be real extra with it.
Interesting. I wouldn't have thought
I know, that's so random.
Yeah,
but
that is random, but that might work. That might put some spice into the movie.
She was in one little movie. She was in the, what's the Kevin Hart? How to Act, Think Like a Woman, Act Like a Man. Yeah. So,
did she show any acting chops, or was she just?
Well, she was just kind of aggressive, but she's always aggressive.
Okay, I'm feeling that.
I don't know.
Well, you know what? I think any of our choices would make for a nice, spicy Hercules live action remake. So, and I was, and plus, I could see. I would be real interested to see these actors sing those songs. Because obviously, if you're going to remake Hercules, you're going to keep those songs. You're not going to write anything better than what they got. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is one of the best soundtracks in my opinion of any Disney musical, at least. You know what I'm saying?
Now, maybe we're too old, but all the kids be singing all of that Frozen stuff. I've never even seen.
That's because they haven't been
exposed to the truth.
Oh, please, the gods, I will go the distance.
Wow,
and what else? Was my
True
favorite? I'm gonna shout it from the mountain top. Our star is born. That was my joint.
That's really good. Yeah,
We might just have to turn around and watch it, because that's my joint. But anyway, that was our fantasy casting for Disney Hercules remake. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any fantasy castings of your own, please let us know in the comments. Holla!
Bye.
Davis family out.